Hey everybody, this is Paul with Paul's Mobile Homes. I want to talk to you a little bit about getting loans on mobile homes. Um, Mostly banks, regular banks don't really do loans on mobile homes so much. Mobile homes, the legal definition is that they're chattel, which is different than real estate. Just to break that down for you a little bit, real estate comes from the word royal estate, like back in the olden days when we were all serfs and the lord and lady owned everything, right? So they owned all the land, us peasants worked the fields, and it was called the royal estate. Well, real estate means that, and with real estate, you have to have land. Isn't that an interesting derivation of a word? Real estate from royal estate. I thought that was fascinating. So real estate means you own the land. Now, with a mobile home in a park, you do not own the land, so it's not real estate. And people can get it confused with real estate, but it is not. You actually get a title for the home, and you change title at the DMV. So it's treated in that sense like an automobile. It started out, with trailers behind cars, and people would, go on camping trips with them back in the 1920s and 30s. And at that time, it was for rich people. So it never got out of the DMV, so that's why it's there. But let's get back to having loans on mobile homes, because that's why I started talking to you today. So banks loan on real estate. That's something where you're going to also buy the land with a building. And this is not something where you own the land with a building. So there are a number of mobile home finance companies that finance loans on mobile homes. And I hope I'm not talking too fast for you. Sometimes I get excited and talk a little bit fast, okay? But these companies generally go on credit score. And of course, they have to go on what's called a debt to income ratio, which just means like how much debt do you have to pay every month in relationship to your income, because nobody wants to see you buy a home and you really can't afford it. So they look at all those factors. A lot of people don't know that your credit score has to be maybe a little bit better sometimes than people think. And then sometimes people think their credit's not good and they have great credit. So the ballpark, I know most companies that do loans on mobile homes want to see a credit score of about 650 or better. However, there is one company, which is the largest mobile home lender in the country, and they will definitely loan you on a credit score of between 600 and 650. Generally, they want to see a 20% down payment. Now, for people brand new to this subject, you're going to be wondering about, well, are there any no money down loans? I've never heard of it. Everybody wants to see a down payment. There's no government subsidy for these houses or these homes, but there really ought to be, because they are the best deal in terms of affordable housing that there is in the whole country. It's the easiest access for getting into a home that there is a mobile home in a park. So a lot of them have a minimum lending amount. Like they're not going to loan you $3,000 for a really old, broken down mobile home. They don't do that. You'd have to pay cash for that home. But like the real big lenders, they're going to say, oh, a minimum of $10,000 or a minimum of $15,000 or a minimum of $20,000 is what they want to do on a loan. So I went over credit score, I went over debt to income ratio. Some of the lenders will only loan on homes as old as 1976. Some of the lenders will loan on older homes. Some of the lenders won't loan on a home older than 15 years. So it's all different. So when people ask me, who do I go to? That's why it might sound like I'm giving you an evasive answer, but I'm not. I need to find out where it is, what kind of home it is, and then I can figure out possibly which lender would match that home. So that's why, this is just a piece of education. But it's what goes on. Like, they're not all the same. They're all different. They all have different criteria for whatever different reasons. I don't know. I am not a fly on the wall in their board meetings. But they make these decisions, I'm not the big whale. I'm the minnow. And the whale, when it moves its tail, I have to move too. So that's how it goes. And I thought I'd give you a little bit of information about, loans, how to get mobile homes. Mobile homes in park are, without a doubt, they are the best deal in all of home ownership, because it's so easy to get in. It's like nothing else. So this is Paul with Paul's Mobile Homes. I hope you had a great day and have a great evening, and good luck.